Hi everyone, my name is Ashna and I'm your life coach. So today we are going to discuss about why millionaires says that money is not important. Okay, so just recently I came across many posts from millionaires stating that money is not important. As a young person, you shouldn't be chasing money that crazily, or you shouldn't be running behind money thinking that it is the only thing. Okay, so I do believe, just like me, you might have also came across such posts from the millionaires, and you are wondering, why is this person who has such a big fat bank account, or someone who has achieved the status of multi-millionaire or millionaire or even billionaire, why is this person saying like that? Is he or she insecure that I'll be getting better in life compared to him or her? Or is he or she jealous that maybe if I become ahead in life than him or her, then I would be more successful? I would be living a better lifestyle than them? Or why is this person stopping me? What is that thing? Why are they telling this on a regular basis that don't run behind money? Money is not everything. And just like you, I was in that same position. And one thing I found out, that neither they are jealous nor they are insecure about your success. Okay, so they are coming from a completely different mindset or completely different state of mind that right, compared to what you are right now. Okay, so let me explain you that concept, and then within this video I'll be giving you some secret tip in order to ensure that you have like an abundance mindset and you are getting much ahead in life at a very good speed. Okay, so let's imagine that you are walking in a desert. Okay, so you have walked miles and miles, and just pause this video for a minute and just listen this. Okay, so try to imagine what I'm trying to explain to you so that you can inherit that concept within you. Don't just listen for the sake of listening, then you won't be able to understand a lot from this video. Though you'll be listening it, but it won't be internalized. And my goal is to make sure that you're understanding at a deeper level rather than just listening this video from start to end. Okay, so yeah, let's assume you're walking. You've walked many miles in a desert. Okay, and then you're like, it's very hot, it's very humid outside, like the temperature is 40 degrees, and you're sweating all around. You looked into your backpack and there was no water. Your water bottle was like finished, like there's no, not even a single drop of water. And you were like, oh my god, I need water badly. I need water badly. Okay, and then in search of water you were looking here and there. You were walking, or you were walking. You walked 1 kilometer, you couldn't find water. Again you walked 1 kilometer, you couldn't find water. Again you walked 1 kilometer, you couldn't find water. Then you came across a gentleman over there on your third kilometer walk, and he told you, like, you asked him, can I get some water if you have? And then he told you that unfortunately I don't have any water right now with me, but I know where you can get some water. Okay, and then you were like, oh, that's something I'm looking for. If you could please help me, I need water badly. Okay, and then he told you that, you know what, you need water, but the path is tough, like you need to walk 10 kilometers in order to get that water. And you were like, whatever it takes, whatever it takes, I need that water for my survival and to cure my thirst. Okay, so you were like, okay, that's fine, I'm willing to push myself to that edge where at the end of the day I have some water for myself so that I get rid of this thirst. Okay. So you told, yes, that's fine. Can you please show me the direction where I can get some water for myself? Okay. And then he told you, just walk straight 5 kilometers and take a right from there. Just keep on walking straight for the another 5 kilometers and you reach the destination. Okay. So so in that search of that water, you're like, okay, finally I'm gonna get water. You start running rather than walking. You're like running. You're like crazily running, running, running. You're tired. You're exhausted. You took a rest for like 5-10 minutes. You sat on that sand, and then again you start running, 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 running. And by the end of that 10 kilometers, where you could find the water, you were like, finally, finally I I got to that place where I can get the water. Okay, so there was a man who had a basket, okay, where he keeps his water. It was covered by a lid. Okay, and you ask that man, can I get some water? Okay, and that man told me, let me check if I have some water for you. Okay, he opened his he opened his basket and he saw that there is one last bottle. Okay, and he told you, yes, I can give you this water provided one condition. And you're like, tell me, I just need this bottle at any cost. I don't care whatever the condition is, but I need this bottle. Okay, and then he gave you the bottle. Okay, and he told you the condition is you need to finish this bottle within a period of 30 minutes. Okay, within a period of, let's say, within a period of 10 minutes. Okay, you need to finish this entire bottle, because I know, if this is the rule of this place, if you have a water, you need to finish it within before you leave the territories of this place. It's just imaginary, so just don't think like, is there any such place? There's no such place like that, but just try to conceptualize the idea what I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay, so the man agrees. I was like, okay, fine, take this money, please give me water. And then the kind gentleman gave him a bottle of water. So that bottle of water was a 1 liter bottle. Okay. So 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 when the man get that bottle, his eyes were like sparkling. I'm like, finally, finally I got it. Finally the wait was over. Okay. And he started drinking water. So he drank. First 200 ml, really quick, 10 seconds. Okay. Then he was like, better. I feel better. Okay. Then he started drinking another 400 ml, even at a decent speed. Okay. So like, was it? Then then he started drinking. Then he decided to take a rest for like maybe a minute. Just sit down on the floor. Just feel that, okay, now my thirst is getting over. It's about to get over. Then he opened the lid and he drank another 200 ml of water. So by now, he has completed 600 ml of water. He have drank 600 ml of water. Okay, and then he was like, okay, now I feel better than what I was without water. Okay, so just zoom back, like think, go back, and imagine the status or the state of the mind of that individual who didn't had even one drink, one drop of water. Like how he ran towards that 10 kilometer meter just to drink that water. Okay, and now he's like, finally I'm feeling better. Then he recalled that, hey, that kind gentleman told me that I need to finish this bottle within a period of 10 minutes. Okay, so like he drank 100 ml of water, and he was like, now I'm full. Now I feel that my thirst is over. Okay, So he's like, okay, fine, but I still have to keep my promise. I still have to drink the entire 1 liter of bottle, okay? And then he sat down for 2 3 minutes and he was like, okay, I have to drink it, okay? And then from that 700 ml, it's like 700 ml, he was like satisfied. He drank another 100 ml. So now he has at 800 ml, okay? And then he's like, oh my god, my stomach is full. I can't drink any water anymore. Anything I drink, it will just become very much overwhelming for me. Okay? And then he was like, you know what? I promise that. Gentleman. Okay? So, like, he started drinking another 100 ml, another 100 ml, and it took him like 4 to 5 minutes just to like finish it. And then another and the 100 ml, right? So like he drank it. Okay, so by in this concept, by drinking 700 ml, he was done. He was like, okay, I have reached to this point of satisfaction where I'm like okay with that amount of water and I'm good with it. Okay, and then he drank another 100 ml, another 100 ml, and like he kept on pushing himself because there was a commitment that he made to that to that another kind gentleman who provided him water. Okay, so now we will take this in a concept of your and my situation. So if you're someone who is making 100,000 USD or lower, you'll definitely connect it with this. Okay, so let's say right now we all are, let's say not, we all are in a struggling phase of our life. We all are chasing money in order to get some kind of stability. Okay, so we all started somewhere over here, 0 ml. Okay, somewhere where we were like nowhere, just like any billionaire you meet, they start somewhere over here at 0 ml. Okay, and then this one, the first 200 ml, is all about survival. So which means that in order to live like a middle class or a lower class life, you need to have something to survive. Okay, so over here you're below poverty line, okay, or you're at poverty line. The first 200 ml was kind of survival for you or for any millionaire. So this 200 ml, let's mark it by 100,000 in your account. Okay, so that's the minimum, as at least in North America, that amount you need to have in order to have a middle class or lower middle class living. Okay, and then you are like, okay, this kind of lifestyle I don't want to live. I don't want to live or give this kind of lifestyle to my kids, to my family, to my parents. Okay, and then you are in the search of getting more satisfaction, okay, more growth in your life. So this one is from 100 million or 100,000 to 1 million. Okay, so you are chasing 100, from 100,000 you're chasing 1 million. So that's a very big huge gap that you're chasing. So it can be anything depending on you, how much you want to chase. It can be 500,000 too. It's up to you. Just try to internalize this concept. Okay, so this 1 million, you're like, okay, and just like that man, if you felt that, okay, now first this one, like first 200 ml was just to like just to give yourself a kind of relief from that thirst. The remaining 200 ml, from 200 ml to 400 ml, was kind of like putting you in that position where you're okay, like you are okay, like where you are having a kind of sense of satisfaction, some freedom, like financial freedom or any kind of freedom which will take you to a next level. Okay, so that's still 1 million. And then you you took it to 600 ml. So 600 ml, let's keep it 25 million. Okay. So over here, after that 400 ml, you are drinking, but not like what you were drinking when you were at 0 to 200 ml. From 400 ml to 600 ml, you are drinking just for the sake of just for the sake of giving yourself a relief. Okay. So when you are at 0 to 200, you are drinking with like, okay, I need to survive this. But the same 200 ml gap, when you are at 400 to 600, you are drinking with the with just curing your thirst, or just drinking just for fun, or like just drinking uh just for the sake of drinking. You're not drinking it for the survival. Okay. And then after 25 million, let's say this is a benchmark of maybe 50 million. Okay. Let's say this is a benchmark of 50 million. So after 25 million, you might have get a sense of satisfaction. Or many millionaires also says that after 25 million or 20-25 million, like the life saturates, that any additional dollar doesn't gives you that kind of pleasure. So you are drinking that 100 ml, and you're like, okay, fine, I'm drinking, right? I'm drinking for the sake of drinking, and I have to drink because I committed to drink like 1 liter of water. Okay. So this one was kind of just for the just for the sake of drinking. And then after 50 million, you are like, okay, I am done. I am literally done. I'm happy. I'm content. I'm overwhelmed with money. Wherever I see a huge fat balance account. Money doesn't buys any happiness to me now, because I can use it wherever I want, whenever I want. Okay. So like, now it's not having that control over me compared to what it was having over here. When you were nothing, you needed that water desperately. When you're something, you don't need it as desperately, because you're just drinking for the sake of drinking. Okay. So this, okay. And then you're like, okay, I promise that kind gentleman that I have to keep on pushing. So this benchmark is, let's say, 100 million to maybe 900 million, something like that, where money doesn't have control over you. Okay. And then you're like, okay, fine, I have reached like 7 figure, 8 figure income. Now I'm like, okay, that's okay. Like, now it's not at all something, it doesn't gives me that kind of satisfaction. Okay. So like, you're drinking water, and then at this stage you're like, okay, this is, let's say this is 1 billion plus. Okay. 1 billion plus. I hope you can see it. Let me write it properly. This is 1 billion plus. Okay. So this 1 liter is 1 billion plus. So any amount that you make about 7 figure, 8 figure income, 8 figure income, it doesn't gives you that kind of satisfaction, that kind of saturation. Like, when saturation might not be a good word, that kind of satisfaction, uh, which uh, which you had when you were over here. So you're just drinking, and I'm like, okay, fine, that's my goal. I planned when I started over here, I committed to drink the entire 1 liter. Okay. So 1 liter is 1 billion. So that's, you're just pushing yourself with not that crazy push, like not that push to achieve something, but you're just, okay, I made this commitment, I wanted to become a billionaire. Then, so like, I'm just pushing, and I'm just drinking that 1 liter. Okay. Whatever your goal is. So that from anywhere about this, maybe 600 or 700, 800, it's not gonna impact you as much as it has impacted you over here. Okay. So if we see, like, there is like inverse relation. Okay, as the money goes up, like that's the money goes up. Okay, satisfaction, satisfaction goes down. Satisfaction, satisfaction goes down. Okay, so like the satisfaction that you have received over here is the highest, and the satisfaction that, yeah, satisfaction that you have received over here is the lowest. Okay, so that's the inverse psychology, or that's the inverse relationship between money and satisfaction. So any billionaire who is telling you that money is not bringing happiness to them, because they are somewhere over here in this bracket, right? So when they were young, if you ask them when they were young, were they running behind money? And mostly, like 99.99%, they'll be saying yes, because they were somewhere over here. So if you're someone who is young, try to figure out what would satisfy you as an individual. So it can be 100,000, it can be 1 million, it can be 25 million, and after that realize that it is not going to satisfy you anymore as much as it satisfied you from becoming from zero to $100,000, like from growing from $0 in your bank account to $100,000 in your bank account. So this is where all the millionaires are coming from, or all the billionaires and millionaires are coming from. So try to understand that concept. Okay, so this one was very much very satisfied, and this one was low satisfaction, very low satisfaction. So yeah, and I hope you like this video. Do share, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I'll be happy to guide you. Do let me know if there's any topic you would like me to cover. So once again, my name is Ashna. I'm your life coach. My number is 236-881-4511, and I usually charge like $50 USD for training you on mindset, branding, as well as on life. So if you have any issues or any concern that you want me to address for you, I'll be happy to address that for you. So do let me know. So, and yeah, thank you for watching.